Welcome to our journey to one of the world's most remote and fascinating places, Chukotka, Russia. This isolated region is rich in unique traditions and cultural practices that will leave you in awe. From the extraordinary custom of hospitality to the resilient lifestyle of the Chukchi people, every aspect of life here is deeply rooted in centuries-old traditions. The Chukchi people have a way of life that blends ancient customs with the harsh realities of Arctic existence, creating a unique and captivating culture. As we explore these intriguing customs, you'll discover how these traditions have shaped the identity of the Chukchi people and how they continue to thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Make sure to stay with us until the end because one of the final facts will truly astonish you. Welcome to World Marvels. 10. Custom of women sleeping with strangers. Chukotka is known for its unique and controversial tradition where husbands allow their wives to sleep with strangers as a gesture of hospitality. This practice, deeply rooted in ancient customs, reflects the harsh realities of Arctic life. Eskimo women, known for their resilience, often take on the role of breadwinners in their communities. This tradition persists not out of desire but necessity, helping to mitigate issues like health problems from a closed community and the challenges of raising children in such extreme conditions. Sharing wives with guests is seen as a sign of respect, and refusal is considered highly disrespectful. This custom, although surprising to outsiders, plays a significant role in the social dynamics of the Chukchi people. Eskimo women in Chukotka are known for their resilience and health, often taking on the role of breadwinners. The men deeply respect their women, seeing them as strong and resourceful, which is why they rarely marry outside their ethnicity. During the long winters, which can last up to 8 months, the relationship dynamics are especially significant. The tradition of women sleeping with strangers persists not out of desire but due to the severe natural conditions. These women often give birth to many children, though sadly not all survive the harsh environment. Sharing wives with other men is not uncommon among Eskimos. Historically, short-term wife rentals were practiced, where a hunting man might take a wife introduced to him for the trip. Sharing a wife is seen as a sign of respect, and refusal is considered disrespectful to her husband and his family. Widows are even more encouraged to sleep with strangers, and if they become pregnant, the entire village celebrates. This practice helps mitigate the problems of a closed community, such as health issues from incestuous relationships and the difficulties of raising a child in extreme conditions. Eskimos have a relaxed attitude towards sex, with women of all ages, social statuses, and appearances receiving love and admiration. The concept of virginity is non-existent. A woman being a virgin simply means she has never been with a man. The more children a woman gives birth to, the greater the joy for everyone. 9. Body piercings and strength. Body piercings are a common tradition among the Chukchi and some Native American tribes. Women adorn themselves with piercings through their noses, lips, and cheeks, often using traditional jewelry made from animal bones and stone. This practice dates back centuries and is a symbol of beauty and strength. Chukchi women are often stronger than men, taking on heavy work while men hunt, fish, and trade. This physical strength and resilience are celebrated in Chukchi culture, where legends frequently feature powerful women. In 2016, archaeologist Danila Leno found 2 small stone cats in the Tur region that were used as cheek and lip ornaments. Similar jewelry has been discovered in Kamchatka. Many visitors in the first half of the 20th century also noted the custom of Eskimo women wearing hats made of mammoth or walrus fur. Eskimos have lived for centuries under harsh conditions, struggling daily for survival. This has shaped their attitudes towards women. Asian and American Eskimo men always choose strong, resilient women to marry. Thin and weak Eskimo women rarely have successful marriages and often work on farms. Eskimo stories and legends frequently feature strong women who can move sleds with one hand, carry spears, and hunt polar bears or walruses. In Eskimo families, women are often taller and stronger than men. This is normal since they do most of the heavy work while the husbands hunt, fish, and trade. 8. Refusing a guest is forbidden. The Chukchi people are renowned for their unwavering hospitality. In Chukotka, refusing a guest is strictly forbidden. This tradition, known as kananga, reflects the strong community bonds and the harsh environment where mutual support is vital for survival. Guests are warmly welcomed, provided with food, shelter, and warmth without hesitation. This practice is not only a sign of respect and generosity, but also crucial for promoting trust and cooperation among community members. Unwavering hospitality is a testament to the resilience and solidarity of the Chukchi people, ensuring that everyone feels valued and cared for in their time of need. The community takes care of orphans, widows, and the poor. Stinginess and selfishness are considered the worst traits in Chukchi culture, and refusing help is taboo. The Chukchi people have thrived in the tundra since pre-Christian times. They refer to themselves as Loreti, which means honest people. Unlike other indigenous groups in Siberia, they were never subdued by the military in the 17th century. It wasn't until the 1930s that they joined state-run economic collectives, leading to significant changes in their lifestyle and culture. Famed for their generosity and kindness, the Chukchi live on the Chukotka Peninsula, the least populated region in Russia. In the 16th century, nomadic tribes arrived in Chukotka to herd reindeer, living primarily on the barren plains. Later, the Chukchi turned to the sea and took up fishing. Visitors to this land in the fall can participate in markets where natural products are traded. Seafood and seaweed are exchanged for fur coats, sausages, and vegetables from the mainland. In Chukotka, indigenous people make up only about 1/4 of the population. The rest are newcomers who chose to stay despite the harsh climate and challenging living conditions of the tundra. Community members rely on and support each other. A deeply ingrained tradition in Chukotka is to never refuse a guest. 7. Tattoos as talismans. Traditional tattoos were once a cherished symbol of beauty and family happiness among Chukchi women. These tattoos, which were applied through a painful process, were seen as essential for finding a good partner. While modern influences have led younger women to adopt contemporary tattoo designs, these traditional tattoos are still a significant part of Chukchi culture, particularly among older generations. Anthropologist Sergei Rudenko, in Tattoo of the Asian Eskimo, noted that by 1945, most women had tattoos on their bodies and faces, making them especially attractive to men. Girls were usually tattooed before marriage, and it was hard to find a good partner without them. The tattooing process was painful, involving a soot-rubbed thread pulled under the skin, yet women endured it for the sake of beauty. Chukotka's Eskimo women often had striped tattoos on their chins, foreheads, and cheeks, with more intricate designs like ovals, V-shaped whale tails, and tridents. Today, these traditional tattoos are mostly seen on older women in parts of Chukotka. Younger Eskimo women no longer follow these ancient practices, opting instead for modern tattoo designs that reflect global youth culture. But what makes this land so special? Let's uncover its hidden treasures. 6. Remote and sparsely populated. Chukotka is one of Russia's most remote and sparsely populated regions, known for its stunning natural beauty and profound isolation. This remote region, teeming with vast gold mines and rich indigenous cultures, promises to captivate any traveler. President Putin once declared that Russia's future lies here, and it's easy to see why. Covering over 700,000 square kilometers, it is home to just 50,000 people. It borders the Sakha Republic, Magadan Province, and Kamchatka Krai. Amazingly, locals can travel visa-free to Alaska, only 53 miles across the Bering Strait. The landscape is dominated by rugged plateaus, towering mountain peaks, and endless tundra, with winters lasting 10 months and summers briefly bursting into life. The region's rivers and lakes are vital to its inhabitants, and the diverse vegetation and wildlife add to its allure. Chukotka's cultural mosaic includes Russians, Chukchi, Ivani, Yukagir, and Koryak, each showcasing unique languages, attire, cuisine, and customs. Visitors can immerse themselves in traditional festivals and savor indigenous delicacies. Despite its harsh climate and sparse population, Chukotka conceals immense wealth beneath its permafrost, including vast gold reserves and valuable minerals. Sparse forests and typical tundra vegetation, like mosses, lichens, and blueberry shrubs, thrive here. The cranberry flower is a symbol of this resilient land. Influenced by two oceans, Chukotka's climate is marked by frequent storms and long periods without sunlight. 5 unique tent homes. The traditional tented houses of Chukotka, known as Aranga, are an excellent example of architecture adapted to the Arctic climate. These structures, made from wooden poles or whale bones and covered with reindeer skins or canvas, offer excellent protection against severe weather. Inside, the space is divided into areas for sleeping, cooking, and storage, with raised platforms covered in fur. Despite modern influences and the challenges posed by climate change, the Aranga remains a symbol of Chukchi heritage. They are still used in cultural ceremonies and educational displays, showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of this indigenous community. Today, many Chukchi people have transitioned to living in one-story wooden houses and older apartment buildings, leaving behind the traditional Aranga. However, the legacy of these unique homes continues to be a proud part of their cultural identity. The unique tented houses of Chukotka, Russia, known as Aranga, are a fascinating example of architecture built to withstand the harsh Arctic climate. These structures are round or oval, made from wooden poles or whale bones, and covered with reindeer skins or canvas for insulation. Aranga offer excellent protection against severe weather and are easy to put up and take down, making them perfect for the nomadic Chukchi people. Inside, the space is divided into areas for sleeping, cooking, and storage, with raised platforms covered in fur. Despite modern influences and the challenges posed by climate change, the Aranga remains a symbol of their heritage and resilience. For exceptional reindeer herding. Reindeer herding is a cherished tradition among the Chukchi people, reflecting their profound bond with these animals. Reindeer are more than livestock. They are companions, a vital food source, and cultural symbols. Children learn herding skills early, mastering techniques to control the herds. Despite modern influences, the Chukchi blend traditional herding with contemporary methods and engage in tourism to preserve and share their culture. This unique aspect of Chukchi culture reflects a profound bond with reindeer, which are more than livestock. They are companions, sustenance, and cultural symbols. Reindeer provide transportation across harsh northern terrain and serve as a vital food source. Their meat, milk, and hides are essential in traditional dishes, offering crucial nutrients in the cold climate. Tanned hides become warm clothing, shielding the Chukchi from freezing temperatures, while antlers and bones are crafted into household items, hunting tools, and intricate jewelry, showcasing the artisan's creativity and skill. Children learn herding skills early, becoming familiar with each reindeer's habits and mastering lassos to control them. However, climate change and modern influences drive many young Chukchi to urban areas for education and jobs, threatening these traditions. To preserve their heritage, the Chukchi blend traditional herding with modern techniques and engage in tourism, sharing their culture with the world. This helps raise global awareness of their reindeer herding culture. 3. Healing from nature. The Chukchi have a rich tradition of natural medicine, relying on herbs, plants, and animals from their environment for remedies. This knowledge, passed down through generations, includes using tundra herbs to treat various ailments. Many Chukchi still trust these natural treatments, and their unique medical practices are gaining international recognition. The Chukchi's exceptional reindeer herding skills are matched by their rich tradition of medicine, passed down through generations. Rooted in a deep belief in nature's healing powers, they rely on herbs, plants, and animals from their environment for remedies. This knowledge, honed by practical experience and oral tradition, includes using tundra herbs with healing properties. Lichen treats coughs and colds, blueberries help with diarrhea, and reindeer fat heals wounds and burns. Acupuncture addresses pain and inflammation. Today, many Chukchi still trust these natural treatments, and their unique medical practices are gaining international recognition. Have you ever thought about how different life must be in a land where temperatures can drop to 50 degrees Celsius below zero? The Chukchi people have adapted to their environment in ways that are both practical and spiritual, relying on the natural world for their health and well-being. Their deep connection to nature is a fundamental part of their culture, and it informs every aspect of their lives, from their diet to their medical practices. 2. Life in extreme cold. Living in Chukotka means enduring temperatures that can drop to 50 degrees Celsius below zero. Despite this harsh environment, the Chukchi people are some of the friendliest you'll ever meet. They have adapted to the extreme cold with specialized clothing and a strong sense of community. Summers are brief but bring a respite from the brutal winters, allowing the permafrost to thaw for a short time. To reach Anadyr, the administrative center of Chukotka, you must fly nearly 4,000 miles from Moscow. Winters are so brutal that almost no one visits, with temperatures plummeting to 50 degrees below zero. Despite the deadly cold, the Chukchi are some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. They call themselves genuine people and shun anyone who fails to help the elderly, orphans, widows, or the poor. Sadly, their harsh environment leads to a short average lifespan of only 45 years. Chukotka residents favor natural materials for clothing: cotton turtlenecks, wool sweaters, fur hats, and long hooded fur coats. In slightly milder conditions, around 30 degrees below zero, they switch to ski gear. Even students braving the cold go without hats and ankle boots. Summer, though brief, brings a respite, with temperatures occasionally reaching 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing the permafrost to thaw for a short time. With minimal annual precipitation, mainly snow, Chukotka remains a rugged, remote, and inhospitable region. Top 1. Enormous gold reserves. Chukotka is attracting global mining companies with its immense gold reserves buried beneath permafrost. This region is believed to hold trillions of dollars worth of gold, drawing investors worldwide. Known as the Gold Belt of Russia, the region's gold reserves are estimated to reach up to 2,000 tons. This potential has drawn major companies and significant investment, promising a bright future for mining in the area. Despite challenges like harsh weather and high transportation costs, Chukotka's gold mining potential continues to captivate investors. The area is home to major gold mines, including the Kupol mine, Russia's third largest, with reserves of about 4,500 tons. Geologists anticipate many undiscovered mines, promising a bright future for mining here. The Russian government has introduced favorable laws to boost mining investment in Chukotka. Infrastructure improvements in roads, seaports, and airports are making gold or transportation more efficient. With global gold prices soaring, mining in Chukotka has become highly lucrative. Major companies like Kinross Gold, Polyus Gold, and Highland Gold Mining are already operating in the region. The Russian government aims to make Chukotka the world's largest gold mining hub within the next decade. However, challenges remain. The harsh weather, with long cold winters, complicates mining operations, and the cost of transporting gold ore from these remote areas is high. We've journeyed through the fascinating and resilient culture of the Chukchi people in Chukotka, exploring their unique traditions and way of life. From their extraordinary hospitality and strength to their deep connection with nature and innovative counting system, the Chukchi people have much to teach us about living in harmony with the environment and each other. Their traditions, though often surprising to outsiders, are deeply meaningful and practical, helping them navigate one of the harshest environments on Earth. Which fact about Chukotka surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible journeys to the world's most intriguing places. Your support helps us bring you more exciting content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.